Morning. We're going to start with an active recovery, mobility, stretching, active, passive. Okay. You don't need any load. Just find yourself a mat, some space, about arms width apart. If you can make a circle, you've got plenty of space. Okay. With this, we are going to be holding the positions for some time, so nothing more than maybe a minute, nothing less than about 30 seconds. If anything does start to feel like it's more than a pull or a stretch, or more than a stretch, release it, fast and loose, shake it out, and then go right back to it. So we're going to start with interlocking our fingers behind our back. Make sure that we're separating our shoulders from our ears, and you're just going to lean the head back and forward. And what you're doing is really try to focus on keeping consistency through those reps. And after about 45 seconds, a minute of each, you're going to take it left to right. Every time rotating, try to get that opposite ear to that other shoulder. Nice. This one we're going to go leg the ear down to the shoulder. Make sure as you're going, we're not cranking up on the shoulders. Shoulders are separated from those ears. Really try to get nice and long through the neck. You should start to feel this stretch almost through that clavicle, through where your collarbone is, down through the neck, where it connects into your trap. There's just a couple more. Remember, you're working this at your pace. I would say nothing less than 30 seconds on each side. A minute max. Nice, shake it out. You're gonna bring your hands together, and we're gonna go wrist circles. Nice. On your circles, make sure every time you're staying in control. And on this, go ahead and separate the palms a little. Keep those circles going. Get a little bit bigger with those circles. Make sure it's not the elbows moving too. Forearms are staying in place. We're working a circular rotations through the wrist. And let's take the opposite side. Make sure you're working control. We're not trying to make a tornado, just nice and control. Nice, and separate the hands, even bigger through our circles. Nice, and shaking. Arms are going to go out to our side. We're going to go inward first. For those arm circles. Make them nice and tight. And you're going to take them a little bit bigger after some time. And then you're going to take it to your widest point. Make sure those shoulders aren't cranking up. We're keeping the shoulders down. Nice, in opposite direction. A little bit bigger. And your biggest. Nice, and shake it out when you're good. Second, we're gonna go into our hip circles, into our Egyptian. Arms are gonna come out to our side. Feet are gonna come about shoulder width apart. You're gonna turn your palms up. When you rotate, your back palm is gonna rotate up. Front palm is up, and we're keeping that back shoulder down while we lift that back palm. Make sure we're bracing our core. You're gonna be switching sides. guys, keep going. Nice, and every time you rotate, make sure those shoulders are down. And we're getting that nice rotation through. All right, again, 30 seconds to a minute max, shake it out. We're gonna go into our hip circles, hands on our hips, tension through our core. And imagine just making a circle with your hips. Try to take yourself out to the edges of our feet. Make sure we're not lifting our feet when we rotate. Grip with your toes, walk the heels in. You should be feeling this through those hips, through our hamstrings and our glutes. Hopefully a little through our core as well. Nice, about 30 seconds one way, and then switch it. And remember on this is active recovery. This isn't supposed to be super fast where we're going like a windmill or a tornado. Nice and controlled through every rep. Okay, guys? Alright, shake it out. Hands are gonna come, feet are gonna come underneath the hips. We're gonna bend at our knees. Hands are gonna come on the quad, lower quad, and we're gonna go knee circles. Same thing, 30 seconds each direction. Nice, and when you're good, in that 30 seconds, switch it. Nice, guys, keep moving here. We're almost there. Nice, so go ahead and shake it out. We're gonna go to the edge of your mat, at the end. You're gonna walk yourself out into a plank. Make sure that we're not dipping our hips. We're piping up just yet. Make sure those hips are engaged. Slight roundness of the shoulders. You're gonna kick up to a downward dog. Hold that pose. Pump the heels. So get that nice stretch through the hamstrings and calves. Nice. You're gonna come forward. Knees are gonna go down. Extend that chest. Make sure the toes are down. Squeeze the glutes. And go ahead and kick those hips back towards those heels. And get that nice stretch through those shoulder blades. And bring that chest back. Get that chest extended. Squeeze the glutes. Toes are down. Hips up. Back into that downward dog. Pump the heels. Nice. Bring it back down. Squeeze the glutes, extend that chest. If this does bother you, you can come down to the forearms from here. If you're okay here, stay with those glutes engaged and kick back to those heels into that child's pose. Nice, guys. And this last one, we're gonna go into our pigeon. What I always recommend is start out in a 90-90, so that means 90 in the front hip, 90 in the back. You're gonna bring those hips and that chest facing forward. Front hip, bring that chest forward. Lay down. If you can, extend that back leg. Alright, if it's too much, keep that knee bent. Go ahead and bring yourself out to the side. From here, you can stay tall, reach through. Okay. From here, rotate over to the opposite side. Hands, if you can, extend that back knee. If you can walk yourself down. If not, remember we're keeping that knee bent. Getting the hips down, squeeze the glutes. Walk the chest. Find where you're feeling that stretch in that glute. And again, you can go through with that pull and reach. Alright guys, that's going to be your active warm-up or your active first portion. A good timing for that would be, focus on actually keeping yourself within like a 15-20 minute time range. I think it'd be very efficient and very effective for your body, especially with some of the loads that we've been doing this week. So please take it as priority, work it in control, and be mindful of the movements every time you're moving through them. All right, hope you enjoy.